Hi guys, Dr. Gaynor here. Today I want to talk to you about me versus me, doing the work on yourself. Now, who I am is unique. It cannot be replicated by anyone else. And the same is true of you. So, isn't it important that we do the work on ourselves to be the best version of ourselves? We seek support and help with our taxes, with our medical health, mental health. What are the things that you need to work on to be the best version of yourself? So here's a little assessment. When you are in relationship with people, what are some of the issues that tend to come up the most? Is it being told that you're not listening well, or tending to have arguments, tending to go maybe from 0 to 100 in terms of irritability, tending to feel, maybe for yourself, feel used, feel not valued, feel rejected, feel less than other people? What are the areas that you struggle in? So if we're not talking about relationships, with work, what are the patterns that you see coming up? What are the things that maybe in a performance review your employer has told you you could work on? Do those things keep coming up? Are you taking initiative? Are you feeling burnt out? Are you feeling like all your energy is being drained and you're not being replenished? How's your health? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you sleeping well? Are you feeling sluggish in your body? Are you happy with who you are? We can look at the outside and notice things that we want to change, but what about the person on the inside? Let me ask you this question. Would you want to be friends with you? Would you appreciate what you bring to other relationships? And how you answer that question is important. Would how you treat people be how you wanted someone else to treat you? What are those things we need to work on? We all know that there are things that are harder for us, things that maybe people have told us, or things that we're starting to recognize about ourselves. So, one of the things I've noticed for me is when I am feeling emotionally drained, it tends to impact my attitude. And so doing this work is amazing, but sometimes it can be hard to switch it off afterwards. And so there are times when I've had to realize that I have a short fuse after a long day because it's a lot of energy, emotional energy being used. So I have to create boundaries. There are certain phone calls I'm not going to take. I may turn my ringer off. Sometimes I need to de-stress. One of the things I've learned about myself recently is that taking time away is important. So me working on that irritability, that short fuse, and paying attention to that has been something that I have challenged myself to do because I want to be the best version of myself for myself and for others. And being irritable and frustrated is not my best self, not just for other people, but it doesn't feel good. It's not where I am at my best. So that's just a small example, but what are the things you need to do to get yourself in order? Sleep is huge. So I want to talk about that a little bit more because we don't pay attention enough to the impact of rest, not only on our body, but for weight loss, for stress, for just being able to think clearly. What are the routines that you do every day to take care of yourself? And then what are the things where you may need a little bit more help? Is it a health coach? Is it a therapist? Is it a financial advisor because you're overwhelmed with all the things you have going on? But let's take this year, this 2021, this start where we are at a place where we have had so much change in the world. Let's take an opportunity where we are still breathing and functioning and productive to figure out how to live this next part of our life to the best of our ability. So if you're struggling with figuring out what those things are, where you need to start, talk to people who you trust, people who will tell you the truth, people who are not going to just try to make you feel better, but who are invested in who you are, and start to do the work so you can be your best self, so you can function at your best, so you can live out this purpose, and so that you can give freely and receive freely and taking out all the blocks or all the things that may maybe getting in the way of you being your best self. Start to figure out what those things are today. Ask others if you're not sure, and take the steps to be the best version of yourself. Bye.